You have a right to be represented by counsel too. If you can't afford an attorney, I will appoint one for you. Do you have the funds to hire an attorney?
I had one, but I don't know where he's at. I would just like to, if I could, say my part and possibly be sentenced today instead of getting an attorney.
All right, Mr. Logs is going to hand you a form. It's a waiver of counsel. You need to read that carefully. You're giving up a very valuable right in your right to counsel.
I understand.
Now, with regard to these allegations, do you wish to have a hearing or do you wish to admit to the violation?
I admit to the violation, Your Honor.
All right. Anything on behalf of the state?
Your Honor, he was given an opportunity on ILC. Looks like that didn't matter to him. He didn't take advantage of that opportunity, went and committed felonies, and I imagine served a prison sentence in Michigan based on the violation. He's back here before this court. We would ask his ILC be revoked and he be sentenced to incarceration.
Officer Kill.
Nothing additional, Your Honor.
Mr. Kirby, anything you want to say?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a 1-year-old daughter. I did go to prison. I committed a crime, and I understand that. Since I've been released from prison, I've been on house arrest on curfew tether from 8 to 9 p.m. I've worked a job. I have an apartment. I have a car now. I've been working so hard on my life, and I understand I messed up, and it's not acceptable. But I'm just trying to continue my life and raise my daughter and be there for her because I did miss 14 months of her life by being incarcerated. I did get out early for good behavior. I was supposed to do 24 months. I got my GED. I've got my OSHA 10 and OSHA 20 certificate in hard carpentry. And I've been trying to stay clear ever since. And I understand that there's consequences to my actions, but I'm really just trying to move forward with my life.
How ended up in the Warren County Jail?
There was a domestic violence dispute at my house between.
Where do you live?
In Detroit.
Okay.
There was a domestic violence dispute at my house between my friend's mother and her sister because I had multiple people staying with me to help me with rent. She threw a cup at her. The police asked me questions, and I gave them my name, and I told them what happened. And then they searched my name up because they have to, and they told me I had a warrant, and I just went to Wayne County, and they transferred me here.
Okay, so when did you get out of prison?
May 15th on my birthday.
Of 2025.
Yes, sir.
So between May 15th and when were you arrested up in Michigan?
For the prison sentence?
Yeah.
March 20th. Oh, I'm sorry. Recently. I was September 29th, 27th.
Okay, so the end of September.
Yeah.
So from the time you get out of prison until the time you were arrested by the police on this for the outstanding warrant,
yes, sir.
Did you make any attempt to contact Warren County?
Yes, sir. I left 2 voicemails, and they told me that when I called, they said I have to turn myself in, but I was on tether, and I was gonna get off probation in Michigan October 2nd, but I'm here. My PO knows, and she's been trying to.
Who's this PO?
Her name is.
For us, it's Officer Rose currently.
I meant my PO in Michigan, Your Honor.
No, okay. All right, Mr. Kirby, the court is going to, based upon this violation, terminate your ILC. And based upon your plea of guilty on June 22nd, 2023, the court is now going to find you guilty. Is there anything you want to say before I sentence you?
I apologize, and I would really just like probation. I mean, I don't understand it's up to you, but I really don't want to miss any more of my daughter's life, and I've prided myself on doing the right thing, and I've been trying so hard, Your Honor. I don't want to miss her life anymore. I already did that. I missed the birth. I missed her first birthday. I missed all the holidays. And I've only been with her 6 months, and now I'm being taken away from her again. I don't want to leave her. She's all I care about. It's the only reason I'm doing better is for her.
Is he on post-release control up in Michigan? He's still on parole up there?
I'm still on probation. I was supposed to go to court. My PO knows I'm here, and I have no violation with them. They told me to report when I come back.
All right, Mr. Kirby, I will give you another chance. I'm going to place you, I'm going to find that you're amenable to community control, place you into community control for a period of 3 years. Be subject to the supervision of the Warren County Probation Department. You're not permitted to use any illegal drugs, alcohol, or marijuana. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, you are ordered, I guess almost in a new assessment at this point. Do you agree?
For substance abuse and alcohol, that would probably be the best, yes.
And I don't care if he does it up in Michigan.
Okay, yeah, we can do an I-class transfer.
All right, so I'm going to order you, and you listen very carefully, because I'm going to order you that you get a new drug and alcohol assessment, and you're ordered to follow those recommendations, whatever's in that assessment. Are you getting any type of treatment right now?
I'm abilified for my bipolar disorder. Yes, I do.
So you have mental health treatment.
Yeah.
Are you getting any substance use
sir.
disorder treatment?
No, sir.
Your probation officer up there doesn't have you doing anything like that?
No, sir.
All right, I want to get a new assessment. You're ordered to follow that recommendation. You're ordered to refrain from using any drugs, alcohol, marijuana. All right, so we'll transfer. I'd like for you, I want you to give your name of your PO, name and phone number of your PO in Michigan to our supervision here.
Okay.
And I want someone to reach out to them before he's released.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. If you need to take advantage of this, Mr. Kirby, because if you appear before me again, then I'm not going to want to hear about your daughter and stuff, because you will have made a choice not to follow my orders, and then so you will suffer those consequences. You understand me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, that's all.
Are you-
822, the State of Ohio versus Miguel Kirby. Mr. Kirby, the court has received a report that alleges you have violated the terms of your community control. Officer, statement of the allegation, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Under general condition number 5, as of October the 27th, 2025, the defendant has failed to report to his ICOTS officer as ordered, resulting in a warrant being issued for his arrest.
Mr. Kirby, do you understand the allegation?
Yes, sir.
I mean, the problem, Mr. Kirby, is that you were just here in March.
Yes, sir.
For the same-
October.
Was it, oh, okay, it's even worse.
Yeah.
October for this exact same thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you talked with your probation officer, Officer Rose, about what her recommendation is?
No, Your Honor. I haven't got the chance to speak with her.
Wouldn't that be helpful
I
before
haven't-
you waive your right to counsel?
Your Honor, I was coming in here to hope to talk to you so you would understand the situation that occurred.
Well, I don't want to get to that point until we cover this counsel thing, because, right now, based upon the recommendation, based upon the fact that this exact same thing happened just last month, the recommendation is that I have you serve a period of incarceration. You pled guilty and were convicted of 2 felonies of the 4th degree. Each of those carries 18 months in prison. I haven't gone back and looked at your prior record, but she's recommending that you serve a period of incarceration and then be terminated for community control. I can assume from the way that she phrased that is that she's talking about local time, but you've got,
I understand the severity of the situation, Your Honor.
I just want to make sure you do, because once I accept your counsel, your waiver of counsel, we're going to proceed on to whether or not we're going to have a hearing on this violation. And then if I find that you have violated the terms of your community control, I may or may not follow her recommendation. I mean, it's possible that you could be sent to prison for 36 months minus 73 days. Do you want to have a hearing, or do you want to admit to the violation and I'll give you a chance to say what you want to say?
I admit to the violation.
Okay.
I didn't answer the phone call. And
Okay.
I wasn't aware that I was to get the phone call. That's why I wrote you a letter. I don't know if you got it or not, but you guys asked me to give my number to the PO here. My thought process was that they would be contacting my probation officer in Michigan. I'm still on the tether. I have it on right now. I haven't violated in Michigan one time. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed. I don't drink alcohol. Like I said, I know you told me not to come back in front of you, Your Honor, and I remember everything that you told me. Don't come back. You don't want to hear anything about my daughter, and I understand that. But I was not aware that I was to get a phone call from ICOT. I thought that you guys would contact my PO, because last time, when I was on IOC, the PO told me where to report to for the ICOT process. I wasn't aware that I was to get the phone call. And then when I had a warrant and I cleared it up. They dropped the charges, and I got an OR bond, and they told me that Warren County has a warrant out for me. And I called my mom. I'm like, can you please call and figure out what's going on? They said that it's because I missed the ICOP phone call. I had no idea that I got. I don't check my voicemail. People don't usually give me voicemail, so I didn't realize to check that. You know, I didn't understand that you guys would be contacting me. I thought the PO would be contacted. That's why I gave you guys the number.
Who's you guys?
Just probation in general. I don't mean to. I'm just.
You wasn't expecting me to call you.
I'm terrified to be frank, Your Honor. I know this is bad. I know I shouldn't be in front of you. I understand. I have a daughter, like I told you before. I have a house. I have everything in order. My wife's pregnant right now. She just told me on the phone 2 days ago. I can't afford. And I know it's not fair for me to say it because I made a mistake when I was younger. I did do a lot of drugs. I was 18 years old when I caught this case. And I was under the influence of Percocets and Xanax and all the bad drugs. I haven't did those drugs in 3 years, Your Honor. I've been clean, and I've been trying my best to get my life together, like I told you before. It was an honest mistake, and I can complete probation. I've been on Michigan probation for 8 months, 8 to 9 months since I've been released from prison. I have no violations, and I have a curfew that I go to regularly. I don't violate curfew. Nothing. I'm scheduled to go to court in Michigan November 20th to get off the tether. Because last time I was in
When
here,
you say tether, are you talking about a monitor?
yeah, I'm on a GPS monitor.
He's on a monitor right now?
It's on my leg right now.
I thought they usually cut that off when they put him in jail.
I asked them please not to, so I don't have to pay another tether fee. I already had one cut off because I came here last month. So
And Michigan knows where you're at right now?
they know where I'm
Well,
at.
obviously they do because you got a GPS on you.
Yeah,
right?
I don't have any violation with them for this case because, you know, I caught this when I was 18, like I said, and
Was he tested when he was brought into custody?
I would imagine so, Your Honor. It doesn't appear that he was tested positive for anything. According to his story, you were arrested in Michigan and then transported down here.
yes, sir. And the charges were dropped because it happened this was old. This happened while I was incarcerated in prison, and they dropped the charges, and then you guys came and got me. I was clearing up the warrants because I went to in front of the judge to go for the hearing for this probation, and they rescheduled it to November 20th because I was incarcerated here, and they put out a bench warrant, so that's why I had to clear all of that up. That's the only reason I was incarcerated in Michigan. I found out about this warrant.
So what do you have pending in Michigan right now?
Nothing.
No new charges pending.
No, sir. This is the last.
But you're
thing.
on supervision in Michigan for something that you expect to be off of shortly.
Yeah, this is the tether probation for when I was released from MDOC in May.
So you're on post-release control. You're on parole.
Probation. I did a program called HIDA where they send you to a prison, but you get the felonies expunged off your record when you complete the program. So I got out 10 months early for good behavior. I was supposed to do 2 years, but I only did 12 months.
When did you get out?
On my birthday, May 15th of this year.
So what you're telling me today is that you still believe that you can complete this community
I
control?
will not have a single violation. I will not come back in front of your courtroom. I know last time I said that and you told me not to, but I honestly didn't know I was supposed to get this phone call. You won't see me again. I won't have any violations.
Could you explain to me what the process of the transfer?
So after the application is submitted, they will send over reporting instructions. He is given the approval if he has residents already available in Michigan to head up there. He would receive a phone call from our office with the reporting instructions. And in this last case, not only did Michigan try to attempt to call him, but our office also tried to call him. I'm not sure if the earlier statement that he made where he said he just didn't answer our phone calls is relevant in this, but stating that he didn't receive any phone calls seems unlikely.
I didn't say I didn't receive. I received them. I just didn't see them. I didn't see you guys call. The only time that I knew that you guys had called my phone, my wife has my phone. She told me that she went through the voicemail after she talked to my mother, and she's seen the voicemail that you guys sent out. I didn't ignore you guys. I just didn't see the call. I would have answered. I cried. Like I said, I came in front of you before. I told you my situation. I cried in front of you. I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to be away from my daughter again. I already missed a year of her life. I've only been in it since May. Only a couple months. I don't want to go back. I wouldn't mess this up.
Mr. Kirby, I'm just going back through my previous notes and emails and stuff. I mean, this really seems to be like it's an ongoing issue with you. And I'm going all the way back April 7th of 2023. Pretrial attempted to contact Mr. Kirby on his mother's phone. She reported he's no longer staying there. She provided a phone number for the person, left a voicemail, not returned.
Your Honor, I promise you.
You see what I'm saying? The problem is that when you continue to give excuses for the same bad behavior, it just kind of rings hollow after a while. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
I mean, trust me, as I sit here, I have heard just about every excuse in the world there possibly is. Every once in a while, somebody comes up with something that's very unique, and it's like, well, that's pretty unique. I mean, this isn't unique, but the problem is that you've done this. You did this on pretrial supervision before you were ever even.
Like I said, Your Honor, I'm really bad on drugs. I've cleaned up, and I know I have a history, but I didn't have a daughter at the time. I didn't have anything to look forward to in my life, and now I have something to look forward to. I have to be a father. I can't go to prison and let some other man raise my baby. You know, I can't do it. I'm not trying to. I know it's serious. I know you mean business. I've heard about you throughout all Warren County. I know your name, and I understand that you play no games, but I won't mess up again. I missed the phone call. I won't miss no phone. I already had her save the number as ICOT in the phone. I told her, go on the phone, save that number, so they can, if they call, if he lets me go, I will answer it. I will be there to probation.
Don't answer, you just call back.
Yeah.
That would work too.
Yeah, that
My
too.
phone tells me when I miss a call. You have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Pretty sophisticated phone. I mean, it tells you when you miss a call. If you see a 513 area code, you better call it back, right?
I really, honestly, just didn't see it, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Kirby, I will, despite my better judgment, continue you on community control. I will order you released today. You've served 4 days on this violation, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. If I see you again, I mean, I told you this last time, we're not going to have this discussion again, right?
Yes, sir. Never.
All right. That's all.
Your Honor, do you want him back ICOT stuff to make sure?
Yeah. Mullins?